Hey guys, it's time for Monday motivation / coffee talk / Z-gym video. Let's start with motivation. What if I told you guys that if you work out with me on a daily basis in the Z-gym and give me 30 minutes of your day every single day, then in a few months or maybe within a year, you will be lean and mean and strong and flexible, and you will have a great cardio, and you will be in such a great shape that you will be able to do all of my workouts with me, even the most challenging ones, such as this one.
I build a home and wait for someone to tear it down, then pack it up in boxes, head for the next town running, 'cause I've got memories and travel like gypsies in the night. And 1,000 times I've seen this road, 1,000 times. I've got no roots, but my home was never on the ground. I've got no roots, but my home was never on the ground. I've got no roots. I've got no roots. I've got no roots, but my home was never on the ground. I've got no roots, but my home was never on the ground. I've got no roots. I've got no roots.
Now this is actually a little test. I know that some of you guys have watched the video and felt motivated. Maybe you feel motivated when you see somebody exercising, or you see them doing some really challenging exercises, and you see somebody who's lean and who's strong, and it motivates you. And some of you actually have experienced a completely different effect. Some of you might feel discouraged when you watch videos like this. So if you felt discouraged by the video, and you're somebody who's always wanted to be in shape, or just recently you decided that you would really like to be in shape, but motivation like this just doesn't work for you, you're just kind of feeling discouraged, then you're at the beginner stage. So if you are a beginner and you're at the stage when motivation just doesn't work for you, then the first step that you have to do is to remove your limiting beliefs. And just remember that your limiting beliefs might be hiding just underneath the surface in your subconscious. You may not even realize that you have them. So you just have to ask yourself questions. Why am I not motivated by this video? How does it make me feel? And then you're gonna hear the answers. Either you realize that you're telling yourself that you're too overweight, or you're too old, or you just don't have the time. And then you have to really look at those beliefs logically and really ask yourself if those beliefs are true. And most of the time you will realize that those are not true, especially if you use your resourcefulness, if you use your creativity, exactly those things, those tools that we were talking about last week. Those are the tools that you have to use to answer a question. So for example, you're telling yourself that you're too overweight. Has there never been a person who was overweight who lost the weight and got into awesome shape? Has there never been anybody like that? Or maybe you think you're too old. Has there never been somebody who's 60 years old, never worked out in their entire life, and suddenly they started working out and get into amazing, incredible shape, the best shape of their life? There's a lot of examples like that. So you have to start hacking on those limiting beliefs that you have. You have to really sit down, write them down, and then logically argue with those beliefs. Logically play the devil's advocate, and you will find out that all of your limiting beliefs are false, and you can totally change your mind about those. And you have to do that in this manner, because if you just try to think positively and try to tell yourself, I'm an athlete, I'm in great shape, I have a six-pack and all that stuff, and none of it is true, you're gonna feel like a fraud. You're gonna feel like you're lying to yourself. It's not gonna make you feel better. It's gonna probably backlash at you. So if you do wanna use positive thinking and positive talk, just make sure that you're using the things that are true to you, that you really feel aligned with. So for example, really write down on a piece of paper the type of strengths that you really truly believe that you have, that you possess. So if you believe that you are determined, or that you can be determined, or that you are a hardworking person, or that you are brave, and if you really believe it, truly believe it, then those are the things that you should remind yourself of a lot and really often, and focus on that kind of positive talk. But just don't use any positive self-talk to lie to yourself and telling yourself like something that you want to become that you are not yet, because that's really can just make you, it can just put you down, because you will feel fake. You will feel like you're trying to fake something, and that can actually have a negative impact on your emotions. So start with your strengths. Start telling yourself about your strengths, and also start hacking on those limiting beliefs. Eliminate them. And once you do that, once you eliminate those negative limiting beliefs, you're gonna become intermediate. And that's a way better place to be. That's a great place to be, because then if you're intermediate, the motivation is gonna work for you. So you really have to work on yourself right now internally to get to that intermediate level. If you are at the intermediate level and you get easily motivated, like watching an exercise video really motivates you, you feel the fire in your belly, and you feel the faith that if you take action, you can actually do it. You feel like, okay, I'm motivated, I can do this, and I know I can reach my goals if I take action. So you have to really focus on taking the action. Get yourself motivated, really feed the motivation as much as you can from different resources. Watch videos, read books, learn and feed the motivation, feed the fire in your belly, but then don't forget to follow through by taking an action. And you have to focus on that, because your downfall is gonna be not following through, not actually taking the action. That's your only downfall. So this is what you have to focus on. You already have that fire. The beginners don't have that. So be grateful that you're at the intermediate level, that you have the fire, that you feel inside, and the faith. You don't have actually limiting beliefs, which is amazing. So use that power that you have right now and take action every single day. And if you do that, if you really take the action on a daily basis, soon enough you're gonna reach the level of success that will put you into the advanced level. When you're advanced, you don't have a problem to get motivated. Motivation comes to you like this. You have the fire instantly. You don't have problem taking any actions. So the only thing that you have to focus on is a strategy, because you want to be more effective, you want to be faster at reaching your goals and things like that. So guys, just a quick recap. If you're a beginner, you have to really work on removing your limiting beliefs and really work on building your faith in yourself. That will get you into the intermediate level, so that motivation really works for you. So you have to keep feeding that motivation, but also focus on taking action immediately, follow through. Take action. And the more often you take action, the faster you're gonna achieve the level of success that will take you to the advanced level. Once you're at the advanced level, then you have to really focus on dialing up that strategies that you're taking, because you want to be more effective. So guys, now leave me a comment below. Let me know about your own level, where you're at right now. Let me know. And there's no shame in being a beginner, because what I want you to do this week is to really focus on getting better, getting to the next level. And you may not go from intermediate to advanced, but you can go really fast from being a beginner to intermediate. You can do that in 1 week. You just have to really focus on removing those limiting beliefs. If you really focus on it, you can get at least to that intermediate level, and That is a great level to be at. And from there, sky is the limit. You can do so much. And if you have any particular limiting belief that you feel like it's hard to shake off, leave it in the comments below. Share it with me, because maybe I can give it a try. Maybe I can help you to get rid of that belief. Or maybe somebody else can. Somebody else who's watching this video will have an idea how to help you to get rid of it. So share it and we can kind of attack it as a group. So guys, now I would like to answer some of your questions that you left on my Instagram. On this particular post I have posted today about my hike, and I asked you to leave questions and suggestions, and you guys were awesome. You left so many questions, great questions, and I would like to answer a question that have repeated. Like a few people actually asked the same question, and it was, how do I stay consistent even when I'm going through some hard times, even when I'm going through some problems and feel demotivated, you know, because I'm sad or I'm frustrated or upset in any way, and I'm just feeling hard time getting myself to work out. How do I overcome that? How do I actually find that motivation to do my workout? So that's a great question, and you know, I've been there many times, trust me. It's an ongoing thing that I have to deal with as well, because you know, things happen in life, things that we don't particularly like happen in life. You know, either you get into argument with your boyfriend, or you encounter some problems at work, or other things happen, your pet is sick, or your child is sick. I don't have any kids, but you guys know what I'm talking about, right? Like, problems on a daily basis that we have to deal with can truly demotivate us. Right now I have two strategies that I use kind of back and forth, depends on how I feel which day and what actually works for me. So the first strategy is to think beyond myself and ask myself, who else benefits from me being in great shape? Who else benefits from me having a lot of energy and feeling good about myself? Who else benefits from me actually doing this workout that I don't feel like doing right now? You know, who else is gonna benefit from it? Is it your boyfriend, your husband, your wife? Is it your kids? Is it your friends? Even your friends will benefit from you being in good mood and having a lot of energy. Is it your employees? Is it your colleagues? You know, think about it. How many people will you affect positively by taking the steps every day and staying consistent and doing this workout? It's really helpful when you think outside of yourself. If you think that you're just doing it just for yourself, then it's not as motivating. When you feel like you're actually going to contribute to more people and to the bigger picture, then you're more likely to follow through and do the workout. Also, try to tell yourself who's going to benefit from you not doing this workout. Who is actually going to benefit from you not feeling good, not having a lot of energy, and not feeling good about yourself? Who is going to benefit from it? Maybe just some haters on Instagram, right? So you don't want to make those people happy. You want to make your loved ones really happy. So try to focus on that. Sometimes it really helps. The other strategy that I use is discipline. Just a pure force and discipline, and I just make myself to do it. I just force myself to do it. And discipline is something that I keep trying to cultivate, and I want to talk about discipline actually next week. So because I think that this topic deserves a full video, because there's so much to cover, so much to talk about when it comes to discipline. So let's just leave that to next week's coffee talk. You guys have actually left so many questions, great questions, whether it's about fitness, health, diet, or even personal questions. And there are so many topics that I can now talk about. I'm gonna go over your questions this week. That should keep me pretty busy. There's over 100 questions on the Instagram. And I just hope that this week's video was at least somewhat helpful to you. I would love to hear your feedback, so leave me a comment below. And don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel so that you don't miss any new Motivational Mondays, coffee talks, and I will see you guys in the Z Gym with another workout. Ciao!